we like remember Deshon. Like I'm so thankful, one, to just even be here, but two, how you sustain the legacy of him. Like this is all the stuff that you're doing is legacy stuff for him, so that people will never
Right.
forget him.
It's great.
Thank
I
you.
One of the reasons why I like it's just like how I how I remember Deshon is like I always tell people like there are just I have like a top five of funniest people I know, and everybody always jokes around like, oh, who's your number one, who's your number two, da da da. But like I live in the memory of his joy and his humor and his ability to um unapologetically be himself. And if my way of time capsuling Deshon is remembering that, is that like I have the ability to be myself and look at the legacy he left behind by just being himself. And so you are able to do it through all of the amazing, you're talking about gifts and talent, through all the amazing things that Deshon was able to do, you're able to sustain. I mean, we lost a lot of tragic people, a lot of tragic artists back in the day, right? We have Tupac and Biggie and all these, but their memory still lives on through their music. And so you preserving his art is like a time capsule that will never have to forget him because of how you sustained it. Like just the memory of who he is in his art, in his pictures, in his writings, in his visuals. So I just
And
thank you for that.
thank you. And I think Mike for actually is still a legacy because he collaborated with Deshaun.
Yeah.
And I will
And without
continue to
that,
collaborate with him. I'm gonna
Yeah.
remix that song over and over again
Yeah,
until I
yeah,
get
come
it.
on.
and you add the collaboration with him, you and him together is part of the history and legacy to continue on. Even when I'm not here and we're not all in here, but at least it's still there to continue on. And like with the Noneillah, as you know, he rapped a song that was his tagline, Noneillah.
Hmm.
And so, as you know, it branched out to the Noneillah fashion because I do the designs.
Yes.
You know, the Noneillah talk show now, the Noneillah entertainment. We have Noneillah Roku. And again, I still say it's just not me. My son is living within me and giving me these visions, you know. And like I shared with the female who was talking about, so, oh, well, the Bible said being out of body, be present with the Lamb, with God. Then she said, but when you're gone, you're not around, you up to a judgment day. I said, that's contradicting itself.
Yeah.
You know, so I just think, you know, that it's not, I'm not strong. It is hard every day. What I do, I come here to trying to put up this facade. As you see, I'm breaking down, but I'm really trying to hold all my being because if I really do, my tremors, because you know I suffer with disability. I'm quite sure you remember when I had the car accident.
Mm-hmm.
Bloomfield police officer was chasing a stolen car, hit me head on. Sean was at camp that day.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was
Yes.
there, and
Yeah.
he had to leave early because of
Yes.
what happened.
Yep.
And I'm quite sure you saw the whole terrifying moment
Him. Yeah.
when
Yeah.
he learned that I was almost dying.
Yep. Yeah.
And I'm quite sure, and you don't see him break down, but he broke down because, you know, he like, because I heard
His
him over the
world.
phone. I
That
don't
was
know
his
what he,
world.
huh?
You were his whole world. So that was like
Right.
his world crashing. Yeah.
So I don't know, was he on the phone talking to you or the female Alicia he was dating? Because he
He
was
was
crying.
talking to me. Yeah, he was talking to me. Maybe he talked to Alicia some at that point too, but I was only aware of like how when we communicated.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he said he was on the phone. I have to walk past. He like, I don't know what I'm gonna ever do with my mom if something never happened because that's all I have.
Yeah.
That's all I have. That's my life. He like, yeah, I have family, but my mom and I so close. That's all I have. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to live if something never happened to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but we would like to trying to close it out with good memory or something. If Deshon was here, what would you say to him on his birthday? Well, his birthday March the 5th, but the TV station is now open on the weekend, so that's like I'm at dinner on March the 3rd.
Right.
So starting.
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
If Deshon was here today and we were celebrating his birthday, I'd be like, "Yo, let's go get some ramen."
Oh wow, yeah.
Cause he's such an anime head. We would just go
Yes.
do anime stuff. Like, let's go play video games and go eat ramen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think that would just like brighten him up so much.
And what's what's the again last moment in memory that
The
you hold
last
deep in your heart that
the
you
last
share
moment
with?
in memory was when I told you, like I said before, like me and Deshon were in Brooklyn. We're actually near the water, just like looking on the other side and just talking about music and what we wanted to do moving forward. And yeah, we actually had food. I think we did have ramen that day though, but like we had a great time. And you know, I don't know, like I always every time I think of of Sean, I think of like the last moment, which was us having a great time in the city and just being us, young us, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm. And are you? I don't want to cut you off, Fanny.
yeah, that's I can go on forever, you know what I mean? But yeah, we can, like I said, we could talk. We could definitely talk
When,
after the two. But
Winnie,
Yeah.
what if he was here, what would your thing that you would like to share and tell him?
Yeah, I probably would have thrown him a birthday party just with some close friends and just let him be him in the party, you know. Probably clapping off beat on purpose to a song, and he probably would be forcing people to eat cake. Um, and yeah, just really like having a good time, probably doing his favorite things, like Mike was saying. It would be he's a celebration all in himself, you know. And so I think he really valued his friends and his peace. Like he really was good at sustaining his peace. He wasn't around people he didn't want to be around, and so
Drama. He just like his mama. Because I
yeah,
said when he used to sorry for cutting you off because people like,
yeah,
well, once you could bring your mother, my son used to say, if it's drama, my mother is not coming here. Like this one lady wanted to get a notary signed because I'm a notary,
yeah,
and she wanted something she wanted something notarized, and she wanted me to come around where what's his name on Forest Street with Ice Girl and them at, and Deshon like it's drama here. My mother's not coming here. He said, if you want your paper to be signed, I need to take you to her. He said, I'm telling you, you're gonna be waiting here all day. You're not gonna get a sign. He said, because my mother don't do well with drama and gossip, and which is true. So as you see, that's why he's the way he is. Because
he
I
loved
told
it.
him, stay away from gossip, stay away from drama. If it's that way, you go the opposite way.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah.
You know,
that's
don't have
exactly
time
it.
for that.
Yeah, that's why I would think that the gift for him would be around just bringing him around his friends and just doing it. He loves his friends and just doing things that he would love to do. Yeah, and just celebrate him because just of how good a friend he is, and probably would get talking about music. Probably would get talking about. Um, he loved entertainment. He loved a good show, and yeah, I just that's why I feel like even in celebrating his memory, I just think that it's like worth maybe even getting a bowl of ramen so I could just be
Yeah,
like, you know, just enjoying him because that's what I would be doing with him.
play
Well,
some
Mark,
beats.
Play some beats. Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
seriously.
I've been
Probably
trying
play
to
some
get.
Soul Caliber. He was ridiculously good, Soul Caliber.
Nah, I don't
He
know. I
loved.
would have just. I would have.
Um,
We what game we played? Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yes.
That was definitely one of the games
Yeah. We had an
I
Xbox at
finally
the
had to
camp.
play.
So I think we were limited, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, on March the 5th, we all going to get some ramen
I'm
noodles
going
and
to. I'll take
I'm going to
pictures and
play
Yeah.
his
we
music. And
yeah.
next time when I have the show, I would like to have you, Wendy, and on another segment, talk about spirituality.
Yeah, I'd love to.
If you don't mind, on the next show,
Yeah,
we can work that out.
sure.
And we go connect Mike. And if you want to do another segment,
Sure.
later on, you
Whatever you
always
want to talk
can
about.
message me. So I
Okay.
don't want to be long winded. And I thank you guys. And I thank everybody for watching the Noneillah Talk Show at CNNJN. And fast for right quick, Wendy, where people can find you?
Oh, I'm the Wits of Wen on all platforms. So if you just look for the Wits of Wen, or if you look my name up, WENNIE,